Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Just a quick little recap from today, which is February 6th. I had a really good pre-market setup. I was just really good about it. I mean, we had sold off I was up at 6 a.m., but I didn't take any trades. I think at the time, I was looking here at these big candles right here at 6 a.m. right here. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Sometimes I just don't execute, but there was a really good setup right here. Right on that candle would have been entry. Either one of these would have been a good entry for, a decent 5-point winner on ES here, with, a minimal 3-point stop. So I didn't take that trade. Then, so I waited. I was really good about it. I didn't just miss it and then jump into something else. So I was actually kind of happy about that. And then 7 a.m. hit, and you can see here we're just kind of ranging. We're still red. Everything was kind of red, but it was just ranging. So patient. I was really good, very patient. And then we got the 4G trigger right here, and boom, right there, we got an entry signal. Excuse me. And I got a really nice trade. It went, it was like 3.5 points, something like that. It was a decent win. Unfortunately, I only had one mini on, so it wasn't a whole lot profit wise. And I was in a little bit of drawdown. Well, not drawdown. Rephrase that. I was up like 1.5% on this 100K evaluation account, and I'm in an evaluation phase. And I was up like 1.5%, and then I don't know. I started on taking just poor decisions and just started losing, and I was down, and I was sized down because it's like, oh, I'm just going to lose again, So unfortunately, I shouldn't be doing that. So anyway, I was had a decent trade, but it was really low profit. It was only like maybe $300 on a 100K account, something like that. It really wasn't a whole lot. I forget exactly how much it was, but not the point. Point is I was just not in a good mental state. And then I waited for the opening candle. Excuse me, the opening candle here. I also look for trades if it's we have a 4R trigger right here on this candle, but we never really got a pullback. No entry signal came. It did come. It came right here, which I know better. It's way too late, because as you see exactly what happens, you get a reversal off the bottom of the range. So I lost that. And on that, I was actually too many, so it was more full-sized rather than half-sized at that point. So that kind of set me off. I saw this really big bullish candle, so I'm bullish. And of course, per my signals or per my logic, we didn't have a full true 4G. You can see it was mixed down here, red and green. They didn't have a full 4G or 4 green, but I was convinced with this big bullish candle that we were going to push up higher on the day. And we got an entry signal right there, and I took it, and it immediately stopped me out. And then basically from then on, it was just loss after loss, and ended up blowing the evaluation account. So I'm sure you can relate. It happens. Not happy about it, but I'm good. I'm just going to move on. I am going to reset the account before. I'm not going to wait the amount of time. What is it, 30 days for the reset? I'm just going to go ahead and pay. I think it's $99 per dia is the account. And just go ahead and reset it now. But with the caveat that I'm going to do a couple things, actually. With a couple things that's going to apply here. I'm going to set some rules. So one, I'm going to go ahead and reset the account, but I'm going to set a budget, actually. So it's $99 per account. So I'm going to set a budget of $300 for, I'll just start with February, but if it's not looking good, I may, or if it's, I don't know. I may extend that to just say Q1. We'll see. So that's going to give me, 3 attempts, right? Or AKA 3 attempts to pass eval, right? And the reason why I'm doing that, well, obviously it's good, it's the budget, but the bigger reason is I don't think I'm correctly sized for my trade. So, because as you've seen in some of my videos, I'm posting, the amounts I'm winning. I don't think it's enough. So I need to up position size to 1% risk. So I'm going to be taking true 1R setup. So when you use that position tool, and you place a trade, whatever it is, your stop loss, where it says, let's just say it's 4, and it says risk reward. Let me move this up so it's clear to see. Risk reward there, and it says 1 to 1, 1 to 2.5, or 1 to 1.5. That is supposed to mean you're risking 1%, right, to gain 1.5%. That's kind of how I've always looked at that tool. So with that said, I'm going to go for true 1R on these and try to correctly size my risk and position. The third rule is going to be no partials. Just I can move to break even is fine, but my TP has to be 1.5R on these. And what that's going to do, that's going to give me, if it's 6% is the goal, then I would need 4 trades? Yeah, 4 trades to get, or 4 winning 1.5R trades equals 6%, right? Let me just double check that. Yeah, 1.5% at 4 winning trades would equal 6 or 6%, right? So, that's going to give me, a quick shot at winning or passing the evaluation. And as long as I'm not in New York session, oh, that's the other thing. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. The other rule is going to be no New York session, what's typically New York session trades. Exception is 9:30 a.m. candle setup. And all that means is I do have edge in the opening candle. It did not work today, but in my back testing on this candle, within the next 3 candles, if I get a closure within the body of the candle before it, I get my 1.5R. So it didn't work out today. I made a bad decision and entered way too late. So I'm going to keep that as a possible trade setup, but my trading times sessions limited to we're going to say I'm trading pre-market 6 a.m. to 8:29 a.m. That's 1, and 9:30 a.m. candle setup. Those are the only 2 times that I'm allowed to be trading. I'm not going to be trading this account in overnight. It's only going to be in the pre-market or the 9:30 a.m. candle setup. So I set my ground rules now. If I do post videos that are outside of these rules, it won't be with this account. It'll be because I have 2 other accounts. I have my funded futures 50K and an Apex 50K that are not blown up. But I think they're back at break even or something. But anyway, if I do post videos, it'll be on those accounts, and I'll make sure to mention that in the videos if I do post them. So just to be transparent there. Anyway, there we go. Little unfortunate news event, but is what it is. Hopefully you can relate. And gonna move on. So thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you did better than me today. And take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.